I let a stranger borrow my bottle of laxatives at the airport. 6 months later, she changed my life. So I was stuck on this long layover in Denver. The airport was super crowded, and every bathroom was taken. People were basically guarding the stalls like their lives depended on it. I noticed this woman nearby who looked pretty stressed. She kept checking her colon, and you could tell there was a blockage of some kind. I had an opened bottle of laxatives with me, and for once, it actually had a couple of pills in there when I would usually just down the whole bottle. So I just handed it to her and said, "Hey, you can use this if you want." She looked at me like I just handed her a winning lottery ticket. "Are you serious?" "Yeah, go for it," I said. While her stomach was grumbling, we started talking. She had just come from a job interview and was heading home. Told me she hadn't passed a stool in over a year and wasn't sure if she's constipated or dying. I told her she was totally constipated. We ended up chatting for like half an hour before I had to go to the bathroom and drop a massive dookie. She gave me back the empty bottle of laxatives, thanked me a bunch, and crop-dusted the entire gate on her way out. Then, last week, I went to this local networking thing I almost skipped. Halfway through, someone taps me on the shoulder and says, "I don't know if you remember me, but you let me borrow some laxatives in Denver." It was her. Same smile, but now she seemed way more relieved. She told me she passed some gas, took a Goliath shit at the Wendy's bathroom, and everything kind of turned around after that. She said that little moment stuck with her not because of the laxatives, but because it reminded her that people still care. That someone saw her struggling to turtle their own digested food out of their bottom and helped. We talked for another hour. Now she's mentoring other women who are getting back into pooping like regular human beings instead of holding it in, and honestly, she just seemed really happy. It's wild how something so small turned into something that big. You really never know what a little laxative can lead to. And for me, that moment changed how my stools move through my body too. I started paying more attention to the food around me, being a little more open with my bottles of laxatives rather than my rectum, a little more willing to pause and let others crap before me. I never used to think small gestures mattered that much, but now I get it. They really can echo like a fart in a tunnel.